During a recent interview with Time magazine, Republican Representative Matt Gaetz declared that Jim Jordan, congressman from Ohio, is actually, as he put it, the spiritual and intellectual leader of the House Republican Conference. So out of all the Republicans in the House of Representatives, Matt Gaetz says when we need intelligence, we follow Jim frickin' Jordan. He goes on to say this, where Jim goes, the conference goes. I don't even remember who holds which austere titles that append to what corner offices and expanded staff budgets, but they are the followers. Jim Jordan, Marjorie Taylor Greene, myself, we are the leaders. Yikes. That's even worse than calling Jim Jordan an intellectual leader. Not to mention, Matt, let me ask you this, bud. What have y'all led on? Because I know there's a couple times when you've voted against, certain measures that the rest of your party actually did support. It doesn't seem, just based solely on the evidence, the voting records, and all of those things, it doesn't seem like anybody's following you three morons anywhere. And let's not forget, Marjorie Taylor Greene hasn't even been in office for a full year and a half yet. She doesn't have any committee assignments. I don't think she's leading anyone anywhere. And Jim Jordan, the spiritual and intellectual leader, nope, gonna have to go ahead and disagree with you on that, because what has Jim Jordan done? What are Jim Jordan's accomplishments? Can anybody, without looking it up, tell me something that Jim Jordan has slapped his name on that's been successful? Other than, of course, covering up sexual abuse back when he was a wrestling coach. The answer is nothing. He's done nothing. He's not a leader. Nobody in that House Republican caucus is looking to Jim Jordan for leadership. If they were, you'd have a lot more idiots walking around, though, with a tie and long sleeve shirts and no blazers. Nobody's copying him. Nobody's following him. Nobody's listening to him. Nobody's listening to Matt Gaetz. Sure as hell nobody's listening to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, there is a chance, I'll give him this, that these three nincompoops may end up in, pretty prestigious leadership positions in the next Congress if Republicans take back over. Maybe not Greene, because she is still young. You got to go through the pecking order. But Gaetz has certainly positioned himself to be in a position of power. Jim Jordan, same thing. But that happens over time, right? That happens when you are a very vocal member, when you're in front of the press all the time. But at the same time, you guys aren't gaining a lot of followers. I mean, you are on social media, but that doesn't matter when you're at work. Nobody there cares about it. They're not following you. They're not voting along with you. You are repeatedly and routinely the cluster of weirdos that votes for things, or votes against things, I should say, that even the rest of the Republican caucus is in favor of. If they were following you, they'd be voting with you. But they're not. And it's a little disappointing that the folks at Time magazine didn't bother to point out that very obvious fact as Matt Gaetz continued to lie to their face.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.